Coming next, I'm so pleased to welcome Sarah Wang, Key Account Manager for SGS Hong Kong Ltd, presenting on Refining Your Outdoor Product, Harnessing the Power of Functional Claims. Let's welcome Sarah.
Okay, thank you, everyone. So before I'm sharing about how to refine your outdoor product by harnessing the power of functional claim, I would like to do a little survey here, okay? So because we are now in the global south, like all the outdoor wear show, right? How many of you participating in outdoor activities? Whatever kind of outdoor, can you raise your hand? Oh, I think like half of our audience today would like to participate in the different activities. So how about the other countries' people? Okay, we can see that in United States, there are around 55% the people will participate into the outdoor activities. And European, not bad, 44%. And then China, only 10, but I think it's a quite potential country for sure because of the huge population. And what activities the people would like to participate into? Hiking, I'm saying it's for sure the first one. I think you will agree with me. Mountaineering and camping, and also some like the winter sports, especially for China. After the successful host the 2022 Winter Olympic, the most of the China people will have more interest to get involved in the winter sports activities for sure. For the market sharing, we can see that for sure North America is the biggest country especially for the outdoor clothing, and then following by the Asia Pacific because of the population like the China, India, they have the most population, and then following by European and other countries. I think the market share for the outdoor clothing is quite big. For the last year, we have the 16 billion market size, and we focus like in the past 7 years, the market share can increase to 24 billion. Okay, we can see what's the brand trend for this industry, okay? First, we can see a lot of fashion brands, they are crossing over with the outdoor brand together to have the collaboration. Not only for that, the luxury brand will also have their own outerwear collection. Like for this example, they will have the winter wear collection. And fast fashion also want to have the piece of pie for sure. When you go to in the fast fashion store, they will always have the area. We have all the sportswear collection. And for our some traditional outdoor brand, they also will have the mainstream style. We can talk about this later more, okay? And the market trend for the outdoor wear market, you cannot ignore this trendy word, grub core. I'm not sure if you know this word or not, okay? This word actually is changed from the norm core, N-O-R-M core. Norm core actually is meaning the style is very simple, very casual. And we replace the norm to the grub. The grub actually is a kind of snack. Okay, this snack actually is the people who will doing the outdoor activities. They will eat this and to have very quickly energy recovery. Okay, and so this word actually is to present like their style is more casual, more fashion. You can not only wear it for outdoor activities, but you can also wear it for your shopping, your daily work. So this is the trend first, stylish. And second is the sensibility. I think the person participating in the outdoor activities will prefer to use more recycled material, bio-based material, and they want their product to be more durable, or maybe like I can wear it for a decade. And I saw some brands actually they are have like some repair service to extend the life cycle of your product. Maybe you have some problem and you repair, and you can wear another decade. Okay, this is a sustainability approach. And then comfort for sure. Like this is my key topic today, right? And then functional, innovation. I know that many brands have their own innovation center Okay, they need to have the new material, new function to attract more customers for sure. So back to customer, what kind of customer would like to buy? If we consider last year like data, the most growth, okay, is the woman and man casual pants, which is 20%. Okay, I think it's very. You can see that young ladies like to wear the legging, right? So this was the trend, and following about the woman shirt and the running shoes. But if we see the market size, as the first one, it should be the running shoes. It's the 2 billion because the shoes is more expensive than clothing, right? Okay, so but we can still see that it's still a trend for more people will participating in outdoor activities. Okay, as a customer, what criteria will affect their decision making by buying a product? Not only for the product must be fitting me, I'm looking good on this, but they are more focusing on the functionality. I'm using the orange highlight, you can see. All these factors are relating to functionality, the comfort, the quality, the durability, right? So all the function we created, or we developed it to the product, is to ensure we feel comfort, right? So what is comfort? This term actually, how should we, what factors will make us comfort? So before my next sharing, I would like to see a video for you to tell you what is comfort.
Hiking up snowy mountains, skiing down at high speed, the bitter cold, the thrill, the joy to accomplish something great, or taking a leisurely run in the summer, the heat, the sweat, the drive to run even further next time. Through the snowy hills to the suburban roads, comfort level for sportswear is essential for professional athletes and the general population. Comfort from wearing performance apparel is a pleasant state of physiological and psychological harmony between a human being and the environment. Over the past few years, a new athleisure trend has been emerging. This trend has moved the apparel industry to another level of innovation, such as high-tech fibers, materials, and finishing coupled with highly fashionable design. Solely focusing on high performance in clothing is in the past. The new way is to focus on both performance and comfort level. In the textile industry, there are several aspects to wear comfort. For example, thermal regulation, skin sensation, body movement, and psychological. As an industry leader, SGS views wear comfort as a key trend in the textile industry. In addition to offering a full range of testing services, we help brands and their supply chain to bridge the knowledge gap with research and development support on various aspects of wear comfort. United by a global technical platform, our worldwide multidisciplinary experts are able to offer different technical consultancy services for brands and their supply chains, such as technical requirements needed for different aspects of wear comfort, and research studies by wearer trials to evaluate perceived comfort responses. Next time an athlete scales up that snowy mountain or a skier shoots down at the highest speed, you want to see them in the most protective and comfortable garments and footwear, because that's what you do. As your trusted partner, we are here to help you achieve that goal. Together, we can inspire ideas, innovate solutions, ignite passion in the wear comfort industry, and bring the industry standard to the next level. For more information, please visit www.sgs.com/comfort.
Yeah, I think everyone is familiar with this logo, right? So SGS, actually, we are the global leading testing, inspection, and certification company. And I work for SGS for over a decade, and as a key account manager to work with different global brands to ensure their product compliance. So now we know what is comfort, and how should we to unveil our power of functional cam to increase the attractive of your product. Actually, we can generally categorize our functional testing into 5 categories, okay? The first is the thermal resistance. Okay, for the thermal resistance, especially when you're doing some winter sports like skiing, it's very crucial because you need to use this function to protect you from the extreme weather, right? So actually, the thermal resistance we can test actually in the 2 levels. The first is the material level. We can use a sweating hot plate to test it, to test the thermal property. And whether only testing materials is enough. Actually, definitely not, because the design and the different, like the aspective, will also affect the thermal property. So we also have the finished product testing, which using the thermal mannequin. Okay, we really have a mannequin standing there and help you to test what is the suitable temperature your product can wear during which time of the environment. For example, I can. After my testing, I can check my jacket can be suitable for the 0 to minus 15 degrees Celsius. So it's a more direct information to customers, and they know what the temperature range they can use for this product, okay? And we also think that is a very direct message to your customer, okay? And the second is the moisture management. Like in the summer, you are bicycling, must be sweating, right? So you don't want your body like feel very uncomfortable due to the sweating. So how your product can do the better moisture management? Actually, we can do 4 aspects to test it. Okay, the first is absorbency, is to test how your fabric can absorb the water. The faster, the better. Okay. The second is wicking, to see how fast your fabric can wick the water. Sorry, yeah. And the third is the breathable. It's more related to the water vapor transmission, because the sweat is also have the vapor form, right? And the last one, actually, you can see most of claim is I'm a quick dry. I'm a quick dry garment, right? So we can also use test method to try tell you whether your fabric or your garment is a quick dry garment. Then another aspect of water is the water resistant. When you're doing the outdoor activities with maybe rain, maybe snowing, and you don't want you get wet, right? So you should have the better water resistance. Actually, we also have the 2-level testing. The first is material level testing. Actually, you can test whether your fabric is the water resistance, water repellence, and even for waterproof. But whether it's enough, the answer is also no, right? Because the design, the zipper, the seam area will also affect the waterproof function of your products. So we also need to test the product at the finished goods level. So SGS Hong Kong, we also have the e-shower. It's a mannequin standing there, and also to test the waterproof property of your product. And then it's very important is odor control. Okay, we know that you were sweating during the activities, but do you know what is the 99% of the sweat? What was it? Yeah, you're right. It's water. And what is not the 1%? It's a sodium, potassium. All this content is smell. This don't smell, right? But why we feel smell after we're doing the activity? Do you know? Yeah, it's because the sweat is contact with your body bacteria and to cause the smell. So you can see a lot of products claim antibacterial. So it can also like control the odor. So we also have the antibacterial and the odorization testing to prove whether this fabric is really have that function for sure. Other functions like sun protection. I think in China recently very popular, the sun clothing, sun protection clothing, sun protection sleeve, very popular. And how you prove that is your product can really do this function. We can use the UPF testing. And like other new functions like the far infrared, use your own body heat to reflect back. The fabric can reflect back your own body heat and to keep you warm. And compression to increase your blood circularity, and also cool feeling. You will feel very cool when you first wearing the clothing. All these functions can really be validated And it must be validated because you don't want your claim is false claim. And when your customer buying your product and when they come back and think, okay, it's not meeting my expectation. You don't want to do that, right? You don't want to a bad comment in your product, right? So all this testing can help you to prove that. Okay, after you doing so many testing, use so many money, and how you can like show up your unique function to your customers. Okay, SGS, we have the performance mark here. Actually, you can scan it. Okay, you can really scan it. It's a demo code, and you can see this mark. We have showing what is the function for your product. For example, it's a quick dry and a UPF. And for this mark, actually, you can put on your product, your packaging, and your store display, and even for your online store platform. And when the customer scan into this QR code, they can really see the certification and SGS report here. So it's a reliable functional CAM to a customer to increase their confidence. Oh, I think PFAS is a very hot topic. I'm not sure if you're aware of this. European has a regulation to restrict the PFAS. And PFAS is normally used in the waterproof and the wicking fabric. So in order to eliminate, and you need to prove to your customer that I'm a PFAS, I don't have PFAS for my products. So how to do that? You can also use SGS green mark, and we can tell your customer, okay, this is PFAS assessed. Okay, we also test some target substance for the PFAS. Actually, we are still doing R&D research for other because PFAS is a really big family, and we can now say that we are PFAS free because it's such a family chemicals. So we can just verify currently available test method to tell the customer like this is verified. When the customer scan the QR code, they can see the certification, the reports as well. And SGS Hong Kong actually has a very special role among the. Actually, we have over 40 SGS global textile and softline textile footwear lab in the world. But SGS Hong Kong actually we have a special role as an R&D center. Okay. Especially for the functional CAM, because the brands keep innovating and they keep having the new functions but maybe some market existing testing method cannot fulfill the new function, and we are working with many different famous brands to developing the test method to meet with the new needs. And also we have the consultancy service to help you to find the root cause. Just for example, my clients, they are white fabric. They always found yellowing, okay? And then we're helping them to do some testing and to do some research. And we finally found actually that the yellowing is more on the fabric is more on the pH value of the fabric. If the fabric is more alkaline, it's more easy to get yellowing. So you need to treat your fabric a little bit acidic, okay? And also the packaging of your product is also, especially for BHT in the plastic bag, can also cause yellowing. So maybe you need to use some paper to cover it and to ensure your plastic bag don't have BHT. So this kind of factor actually we find out the reason and we can tell client how you can avoid and how can improve your quality of this kind of issues. So we are partnering with different brands to doing so. So this is end of my presentation. Thank you.